Hi, I'm style editor John Jordan. Thanks for tuning in today. I have a new hobby, knotting. Not knitting, knotting. And so the question becomes to knot or not to knot. And I'm pretty sure that Shakespeare said that, right? That's from Shakespeare. So the whole idea of knotting is so that you can end up with fabric that looks like this. This is a Michael Kors blazer, and this wasn't like, thrown, down onto the bottom of, the sales floor at a department store. This is intentionally textured, and it kind of gives a classic piece of clothing, a navy blazer, it gives it a new twist. I thought that up right on the spot here. I didn't even have to rehearse that. It gives it a new twist and texture. So I started to think about this a little bit, and I've been knotting my way, to oblivion, basically. We can take a light, textured sweater like this that has a tendency to wrinkle anyway, but the way you can do this is to just kind of be a little bit abusive. There's no real technique I find other than I just sort of hook a finger around the fabric and then I twist it as tightly as I possibly can. And I actually store things this way in my closet or within a drawer in the closet. And what ends up happening is, here's a lovely John Varvatos scarf. Crazy about this. Saw it in the store, had to have it. And then I thought, well, you know what? It would be even more interesting if it had texture. So you can see that there's a lot of fabric here. And after I bought it, I felt a little bit overwhelmed by the sheer volume of the fabric. Well, when you knot something, you automatically condense and diminish the volume of a garment. So you're not only ending up with texture, you're also kind of remediating, the scale of stuff. You don't get lost in your garment. And it works with just about anything. Here's a wool scarf that, just kind of a somewhat boring scarf, but you can see adding the texture to it just makes it look a little bit cooler, a little bit more modern. A burgundy scarf. A lot of texture. Put that one on too. Nothing like going overboard. And here's a sweater, kind of similar to the one that I have on right now. So, I'm a big fan of knotting. It's a great way to travel with clothing because if it's intentionally knotted, then you don't have to, get to wherever you're going and look for an ironing board and an iron or, bring a travel steamer with you. And I do think that these kinds of things have, a little bit more edge to it than everything being, tidy and tailored, and it's a lot easier. It takes up less space, and I think that, it makes things a lot more interesting. So I guess now the question for you is, to knot or not to knot. I'm full of them. Please subscribe, and then you'll stay up to date every time we post a video. It's that little red button over there.